Oh, wow. Smell here. What's up, everybody? It's HBT with Straight Up Wrestling Show. Harry Bernard Taylor, man. I'm in the house. Pretty much was outside. Just came from outside, man, cutting grass. I'm over at my daughter's house, man, out there baking. But, man, tonight is an exciting night for my town, man, of Greenville, South Carolina. We have AEW here tonight. All right, Braden, my man Braden says, hey, Harry, at the gathering. Yeah, my man Braden is at the gathering. Man, Braden, I hope you having fun. Man, we was Chris and I I'm pretty sure we would have been out there if we wasn't going to AEW tonight. We decided to go to AEW, because it's the first night it's ever been in Greenville, you know that. So we decided to go there, but man, the gathering is a once a year thing. And we probably should have went out there. We probably can go out there tomorrow, but our schedules probably won't allow us to do it. But tonight, man, we will be having AEW Collision here in Greenville, South Carolina tonight, man. And pretty much when I leave here in a little bit, I'm in Easley up at my daughter's house cutting grass. I just got finished cutting grass. I mean, it's pretty hot out there, so I decided to let it go, and I'm going to come back tomorrow and finish. But I'm going to go downtown Greenville, see what's going on. You know, as the WWE, when WWE comes here, Braden, WWE is packed out. You know, it's packed out at this time downtown Greenville, and people are trying to get autographs and things like that. Talk to the wrestlers. Let's see if that's going on in Greenville right now for AEW. I have no clue. What's up, Doug? My man said, Doug growing a beard, HBT. Right now I am, Doug. That's not gonna last, man. I'm gonna cut that thing when I get home, probably a little bit. Or if not, like I said, I might have it for a couple more days. I don't know. All right, Braden. All right, my man, hashtag Truth. Scott Larson from hashtag Truth is in the house. Scott, what's up, man? Harry turning into Dirty Harry. Love it. For a little while, Scott. I'm gonna keep it for a little while, man. All right, Braden says, Brian Pillman Jr. confirmed he's in WWE and is starting soon. Okay, so he'll be on NXT, I guess. Probably gonna work all 3 shows, man, because that's the way they're doing it now, Braden. You know that. All right, met DDP today. Okay, cool, Braden. Like I say, man, you done met a lot of wrestlers at your young age. So that's a great thing. But yeah, so tonight, man, we have AEW Collision, and hey, SummerSlam is tonight, guys. So SummerSlam is tonight. I don't know how that's gonna affect as far as AEW Collision's ratings. And as far as how many people come out to the show tonight in Greenville, South Carolina, some people are going to sit around and watch. I'm pretty sure going to watch SummerSlam and probably going to have friends over and things like that and decide to skip Collision, skip the money on Collision or whatever. I had 4 tickets. Ended up giving away 2 tickets yesterday. Finally got rid of them. It's just me and Chris got closer tickets. We got floor seats now, which we was on the second balcony. I went ahead and gave away my other 2 tickets yesterday. So, man, tonight, we will, Tina from Peaches and Power Bombs will be there. Hopefully we'll get to see her. Hopefully I'll get to see a couple other friends. I'm pretty sure going to get to see other people that I know in Greenville. But, hey, who knows, man? Who knows? But, yeah, I don't know how many people are going to be here or whatever. Chris is going to come on in a couple hours, and he's going to talk about that. I don't know if I'm going to come on with him or not, but we'll see. But Chris will be on when he gets off. He got some things that he want to talk about tonight about the show. But, hey, I decided to go ahead and come on, man, and talk about it a little bit. And hopefully we get to see a great show tonight. I know a lot of people will talk about Collision from last week. They say Collision was one of the best shows. I heard that from a lot of people in our group saying Collision was great last week. And I listened to Jim Cornette's whole podcast on that show today, this morning. I listened to his podcast, 41-minute podcast. He said it was only one good match on there and one good interview. He said it seemed like Tony Khan came in there and turned it into Dynamite or something like that. So, man, I'm just like, whoa, what in the world happened? But from what I understand, everybody said Collision was good from last week. I got to see it myself. I'm going to try to watch it before I go in tonight because I've watched, 5 episodes of it, and they've had 7 episodes. So the 2 episodes I haven't seen, and I've been trying to binge on it, man, I've been missing SummerSlam and all that. because right now I'm producing a young artist. You know, I am a musician. I'm an artist. So I am producing a young artist right now, producing a EP for him. So I'm involved in that, doing music and plus, doing a podcast and doing my regular job. So have a lot of things going on, man, at one time, and it's overwhelming. I mean, it's kind of funny, now I'm in my 50s. I see a lot of things that that I used to could do in my 20s and 30s. Seemed like you had a lot of time, even though I was working 8-10 hours a day, sometimes 11 hours a day. Seemed like I had a lot more time in the day to do a lot more things than I do now. It's just that now you get older, man, you just do them slower. I see you do them slower, and it's just it's overwhelming, man. It's kind of crazy, but yeah, I can't do things as fast as I used to. I used to cram everything in throughout the day that I wanted to do back when I was in my 20s and 30s, maybe my 40s too. But man, you just get slower as you get older, and that's just hey, that's just the law of nature. That's just the way things work. But hey, I will catch up on everything wrestling. And like I said, man, I missed SmackDown last night and Rampage. I didn't get to see that. I went out with my wife. Me, my wife and son went out, and then me and my wife hung out, and I decided not to go ahead and do it. But yeah, definitely got a lot of wrestling to catch up on. But hey, hopefully tonight, man, it's going to be great. But let me go ahead and catch up with these comments. All right, somebody said, "What's up, brother?" from Facebook user. I'm not sure exactly who that is right now. Oh yeah, Brayden, I hope it is too. Hope Collision is good. Hope it is too. And my man from Facebook, whoever it is from Facebook, said, "What's up, brother?" Brayden said, "Are y'all not gonna stand outside to get autographs?" We was gonna do that, but Chris got called in to work this morning. He went in at 6 o'clock, 6 to 2, so then he didn't get to do that. And plus, I just came up here, and did some yard work for my daughter. She's been gone for a week. She's up in my daughter actually up in Charlotte right now, up at a fiance's and fiance's parents' house, and she'll be coming back today. She hasn't been here for a week, so I wanted to come over here and clean up. I wish I'd have been up here a few days ago. I've been, because she had a stack of mail, man, I had to go and get. But came up in here and just cleaned up a yard and everything like that, just doing some yard work, so she don't have to come back to that. All right, cool. Okay, Facebook user say, "I want to go to a show with you guys." Like I said, I'm not sure who this Facebook user is. Sorry about that. Oh, it's my man Dump Truck. What's up, Dump Truck? Yeah, definitely, man. Definitely. We got to get together, Dump Truck. Maybe, man, I don't know. I have no clue which one. I mean, Raw or whatever. If actually, all actuality, I haven't got tickets for that yet. I'll let you know, man. I'll let you know. But yeah, definitely, man. Would love to hang out with you, go to a show. Not like say we go and do an indie show together or whatever, man. Maybe we can get you on the card, or you on a card somewhere, and we can go to an indie show together, man. That'd be great. All right. All right. Somebody said Collision has been awesome. I don't know if that's Dump Truck or somebody else. But like I said, man, people say Collision was good last week, but Jim Cornette said it wasn't. So, man, hey, Jim Cornette, usually I listen to him, but I got to look at it myself, man, just to see how it is. I don't want to have to get on, man. I don't want to get on and say, hey, Collision from last week was awful. I don't want to have to get on the show and say that because the way I look at it, a lot of people have been saying Collision is great and everything. Collision been doing good. I think it's a good show. It's a good show. It's a decent show. But my whole thing about it is this: when you have a brand new show like that, it needs to be incredible. It needs to be incredible to stay on top, to stay the course. It needs to be incredible, especially when you have something like football. They're going to be competing against football soon, and then they're going to be competing against basketball and things like that. So when that competition come in, how long can you stay? How long can you stay up? How long can you hold off the competition? How is it going to be when you have to face adversity? Are you going to go crazy and decide to do things that you do on Dynamite? Or you're going to stay the course and continue with the kind of show that you have. So we'll see how that works out, man. But hopefully, all I want is Collision to be great tonight. But going forward, I do too, because I want that show definitely to last. All right. Brayden says, all right, see you in a little while with the gathering. All right, definitely, Brayden. Appreciate you coming on, my man. Facebook user, I'll be at Raw October the 30th. Okay, all right. I guess that's my man, Dump Truck. Hey, man, can't wait to see you, brother. But, I'm pretty sure we'll see you probably up at APW or something like that before then. Definitely plan on getting out there probably within the next couple of weeks, within the next week or two I plan on getting into a show, getting out there to a show. Me and Chris, whenever we get a chance, we're definitely going to get back out there to our home base, man, and rock it out with you guys. But yeah, hopefully Collision, man, is on point tonight. I don't have the matches or anything like that in front of me, but I'm hoping for a great night of wrestling. And man, hey, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, that can't, that ain't gonna do anything but to help the crowd as far as in Greenville. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Well, I hate saying Ricky the Dragon Steamboat because he was that in WWE, but around here he's just known as Ricky Steamboat. Ricky Steamboat was huge in Greenville, South Carolina. Next to Ric Flair, after Ric Flair, he's probably the biggest act that ever came through here. As far as I know a lot of huge names, Sting, Magnum TA, the Road Warriors, the Anderson brothers, man, so many. Lex Luger, let's see, man, Nikita Koloff, Ivan Koloff, Baron Von Raschke, Mr. Wrestling, Tim Woods, Dino Bravo, so many guys, man, made their name in Greenville, South Carolina. Johnny Weaver, Paul Jones, the big, huge stars in Greenville. Chief Wahoo McDaniel, huge. But outside of Ric Flair, and I would say Wahoo McDaniel next, who's passed away, rest in peace, Ricky Steamboat is probably the biggest thing the biggest act in Greenville as far as fan adulation. The fans in Greenville just love Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, or Ricky Steamboat. We know him as Ricky Steamboat. Once again, that Ricky the Dragon just really didn't get with us. That's what he was in WWE. And then when he came back, he still was that in WCW. But we know him as just basically as Ricky Steamboat. And tonight he'll be there officiating. He'll be officiating. He'll be official for the CM Punk. Is it the CM Punk match? CM Punk's match. But he'll be, whoever CM Punk is wrestling, Ricky Steamboat will be the official in that match. So, hey, I think it's Ricky Starks. But either way it go, man, it's going to be great to see Ricky Steamboat there. And hopefully I get to speak with him or whatever. If I get there a little earlier or something like that. Some people I wish I could take with me that actually know him personally from Greenville that could actually talk to him. I would love to get an interview with him, me and Chris, but most likely we won't. And I'm pretty sure he's going to head back up to Charlotte and go to the gathering where Brayton is at as soon as he leaves here. And because I'm pretty sure that's where he was at. So he will be heading back up to the gathering. But man, hey, like I said, tonight we have it here tonight. It's going to be on, man. I can't wait to see it. And hopefully, man, we have a great night. And hopefully this right here is going to, this right here is going to propel AEW to come back around into Greenville, man, because if he can get this base here, I mean, this was one of WCW's WCW, before WCW, Jim Crockett's strongholds was Greenville, South Carolina. Outside of Greensboro, North Carolina, Greenville, South Carolina probably was his biggest base, even though we didn't have the biggest house. We didn't have the huge arena at that time. We had a good size arena, but nowhere near what Greensboro had, nowhere near what Raleigh had in Charlotte, North Carolina. But outside of Greensboro, we drew better than everybody else. So Jim Crockett Promotions made so much money in Greenville, South Carolina. But if you can get this town, man, you got something special. And so I don't know why Tony Khan, he should have hit it a long time ago. When he first started, he should have hit Greenville very early, but he didn't. Never brought a Dynamite here, never brought, nothing like that. But he definitely should have hit it right off the bat and built a strong fan base here. But, it took a long time for WWE to get a foothold in Greenville. It really did. It was basically after WCW after WCW was gone, and after WCW, it took them many years before they finally got a hold of Greenville and was able to call Greenville their home and say, hey, we draw real good in Greenville, because man, Hulk Hogan came here back. I remember back in the mid '80s. I mean, when he was huge. And they barely sold 2,000 tickets, and they had to go to the Furman Arena. They couldn't come to the Greenville Memorial Auditorium, which was our big arena. Majestic Marie is in the house. What's going on, Majestic Marie? Hope to see you there. We definitely hope to see you there too, Majestic Marie. Thanks for what you sent me, what you're going to be wearing and everything like that. So we definitely will look for you. Chris and I, we're going to be on the floor this time. So hopefully we will see you. If you see us, like I say, holler out, wave your hand, arms or whatever, and we'll definitely come over and sit with you or whatever, talk with you for just a little bit or whatever, and take some pictures or something like that. But I definitely look forward to seeing Majestic Marie from Peaches and Power Bombs, and go check out Peaches and Power Bombs over on her YouTube channel, on their YouTube channel, or check them out over on Facebook. But basically, you know, you need to go and check them out on YouTube and hit that like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell over there on YouTube. All right. Let's see. We're on the floor too. Okay, we're gonna see you. We're definitely gonna see you then, Majestic Marie. And but yeah, her and her partner, Laura Presley, on Peaches and Power Bombs. Check them out on Facebook, guys. Like I said, check them out on YouTube. Check out my man Scott Larson from #Truth. Check him out on YouTube, guys. Hit that like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Check him out, and check him out on Facebook, man. And you know, Scott, pretty much, he concentrates a lot of times on the indies. He's real huge on the indie scene. So if you want to hear about guys that's up and coming, definitely check out my man Scott Larson. And I know Peaches and Power Bombs does it sometimes. They help people on their show. Me and Chris, we used to do it a good bit. We don't do it as much as we used to. Sometimes we still do, you know, and we done started going back out to some of these indie shows, and we're going to be doing more indie shows. But tonight, man, hey, we're going to rock it out. We're going to be rocking it out, like I said, AEW Collision. And hey, if you're not doing anything in Greenville, South Carolina, hey, there's still plenty of tickets out there. And man, a lot of these tickets are $20. They starting at $20, $40, $60. You can get great seats. And, you know, I gave away 2 tickets, $60. $60 seat tickets yesterday. I gave away 2 of those. Man, I wish I had more to give away. Maybe when Raw comes, Chris and I'll be giving away some tickets. I don't know. But definitely, man, definitely come and check it out. Hey, we're going to be there. Straight Up Wrestling Show is going to be in the house, man. You know, meeting and greeting people. Hopefully we get to talk to a lot of fans, man. I just want to talk to some people and see how they feel about wrestling, what they think about AEW, and is it coming up? Is AEW going to take, you know, are they going to take the throne, you know, down the road somewhere? And I know that's a long way off for them to really take charge, because, hey, WWE, hey, like them or not, they have their stuff together, man. They have their stuff together. And if you know, Jim Crockett wanted to take them down, couldn't take them down. And Jim Crockett probably had the best wrestling product I've ever seen. And the biggest superstars that I ever seen. I'm talking about, and I'm not talking about machine generated superstars. I'm not talking about media generated superstars. I'm talking about guys that did it in the ring. They did it in the ring. They built their reputations in the ring, and that's what gave them their popularity. I mean, Hulk Hogan, I remember him when he was in the NWA. I remember him in AWA before he went to up north, and Vince put the machine behind him, man, and he just exploded. But I remember when he was up there before, and then came back to the NWA, when he was up there before, and Tony Atlas was whooping his butt. But, you know, they didn't put the machine behind him. They had it behind Andre the Giant, Rocky Soulman Johnson, Tony Atlas, Alpha and Sika, the Samoans, Chief Peter Maivia. Those were Chief Jay Strongbow, Bruno Sammartino, Bob Backlund, Pedro Morales, Ivan Putski, the Strongman, S.D. Jones, Abdullah the Butcher, whoever else came through there, man. You know, those guys, Superstar Billy Graham, those are the guys that they pushed up there. You know, Hulk Hogan came there, and, you know, he was a big body and everything, and he got over really quick, you know, the first time he was there. But, you know, hey, Tony Atlas was in his way and pretty much slowed him down. But, you know, they already had strongmen. They had Tony Atlas. They had Ken Patera. So they was the ones that was pushed. And that was Vince Sr. That's when Vince Sr. was running it. And Vince Sr. really didn't care for him too much. And then, but Junior, once he got it, and Hogan went and did the Rocky movie, hey, there were stars in his eyes, man. He knew a star when he saw it. He capitalized on it. AWA had a hold of Hogan at that time, and Hulkamania already had started in AWA. He was selling out everywhere, but Vern Gagne just didn't get it. He just didn't get it, and he never would give Hogan the belt. You know, he would tease the belt, And I like Hogan won it, but then next thing you know, a disqualification came up or something like that. He should have switched that belt over from Nick Bockwinkel to Hulk Hogan. And I can kind of understand what he was getting at, because he was kind of like a wrestler, was like an amateur type wrestler. You had to be real good at that stuff. And that's what Vern Gagne was about, man. You had to be a great technical wrestler to hold his title. And Nick Bockwinkel was that. Vern Gagne was that. Kurt Heenan was that. People that he gave the title outside of Hogan during that time. You know, he gave it, Larry the Axe Heenan. Then Jerry Lawler came up there and got it, and Kurt Heenan after Hogan had left. But he was all about that you had to be a great scientific wrestler, a technical wrestler, or he wasn't going to put that title on you. What a huge mistake, because Hulk Hogan would have saved AWA. No ands, ands, buts about it. All right, Doug says Solid Truth, NWA, Jim Crockett Promotions. No doubt about that, Doug. No doubt, man. So, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And hey, somebody must have got into his ear. Tony Schiavone, probably Tony Schiavone or Jim Crockett, and said, "Hey, Ricky Steamboat is huge in Greenville. You can't get Flair. Ricky Steamboat, he's going to help sell tickets." So we'll see how that pans out, man. But I will check you guys out a little bit later. This is HBT with Straight Up Wrestling Show, telling everybody out here, man, stay straight up. See you guys later. Peace.